Aloha and Tashi Delay from Kauai Tibetan Buddhist Dharma Center here on the island of Kauai in Hawaii. We present this class every Thursday night, 6 to 8 o'clock. I'm Lama Tashi. And the class is recorded on our website for those that are viewing this from other parts of the planet, so that everybody can have a chance to do these practices and receive the transmission of the lineage of all the lamas dating back 2,600 years to Shakyamuni Buddha. The transmission is unbroken, which gives more energy, they say power, to the transmission and the practitioners that use the transmission for the benefit of themselves and all sentient beings. Tonight we're going to present, first of all, we'll do the 3 lights meditation practice with the 5 elements healing practice. And this is basically for people that don't understand that the nature of mind is voidness. And that void nature of the natural state of consciousness is the nature of the universe and everything in it. And it also is the nature of your thoughts and emotional program. So we call that the foot of meditation. Then the head of meditation is devotions to the teachers, the root lamas and all the lamas of all the lineages of Tibetan Buddhism. The practices are the body of meditation. And this is an all-pervasive state. In other words, it's a universal application, which includes not only the practitioner, but all the mother sentient beings in the universe in the 6 rounds of rebirth, 4 of the spirit world and 2 of the animal and human worlds. And that introduction takes one right away into what we call higher intelligence, which include infinite applications. Infinite means no boundary, no center, and a complete state of openness. And when one inhabits the mind with these practices, clarity develops. Then the clarity through the meditation practices opens one up to what we call being without anything to add or take away in the practice.
Naked?
And we use the word naked because that's how you are with your mind in these practices. So openness, clarity, nakedness moves into the realm of what we say relaxed awareness. And this state of relaxed awareness is the theme of accomplishment of the realizing the nature of your mind and how to use it. So we're not really like a religion. In fact, just the opposite. Because religion, the connotation there is that one is seeking to escape. And escape means to move into another dimension of being that really isn't beneficial, like the heavenly realm. And then there are the emotional conflicting energies that we have developed that need to be dealt with. And you need to do that with the advice and have a teacher, a guru. Otherwise, it's impossible. So that said, I'd like to also add that the second part of the class tonight is the compassionate practice of power and insight with the Chenrezig. And then we're going to introduce what we call the 11-headed 1,000-arm Chenrezig, which is Chenrezig in its power mode. And the mantra for that was introduced to us in Hollywood, California by the Dalai Lama over a 4-day session. And we'll talk more about that when we get to that part of the practice. Now we'll meditate. Meditation is to reach a state of peace and tranquility inside, in your mind, in your heart. And we base this on kindness and concern for the well-being of all other mother sentient beings. And we use the term mother sentient beings with the Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana practices. And as one practices and makes progress, you start to evolve into higher and higher states of intelligence, which take you into what is called the 3 kayas of the natural mind. The Dharmakaya, which is the all-pervasive nature. The Sambhogakaya, which is the mind training of the deities using the energy and bliss nature of the mind, which is innate, you already have. And then those two together become the mind of the teacher, blending with whatever situation you find yourself in for the purpose of healing. So all of this is simply for healing and liberating oneself from the idea of a self, of a soul that needs to go somewhere else. Because in reality, we're already there. So sit with your back straight, eyes open, mouth closed, hands in a comfortable position, either in your lap or on your knees. Head slightly tilted forward. Then simply bring your attention, your focus, your what we call awareness, which everybody has awareness, to your breath. That which keeps you alive and supports your life. Focusing on the breath. When you inhale, visualize the air coming in as the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space are all in the air energy. And you visualize that as white light filling your lungs. The middle breath, or the absorption breath, is visualized as red light flashing through your entire body, through every cell. And then these two are gathered together as a powerful healing breath, visualized as blue light exhaled out your nose to space, as a gift to all sentient beings inhabiting our spatial universe. Again, inhale white light, fill your lungs. The absorption breath visualizes red light flashing through or filling your entire form body, even your hair. These two gathered together become the healing blue light breath, available to all sentient beings in space. And space is easy to visualize. It's the sky. It's the sky of your mind and the sky of the world around you. Now count to yourself 21 of these three light prana yoga practice. Like this. Inhale, absorption, exhale, 1. Inhale, absorption breath, exhale, 2. So count like that to yourself, 21 breaths. When you reach 21, take your focus off the breath. With your imagination, collect the three lights together and create a tiny particle of energy, light, in the center of your heart chakra. And we use that energy center as the basis of all the loving kindness and concern for the well-being of others for every practice we do. Now that point of light is inseparable from all the infinite light of boundless space. So let your mind be free for a few moments. In space. Be present and simply contemplate the mother element of space. Then, again with your imagination, invent the particle in the center of your heart chakra. And visualize it to grow into a small sphere of clear light. And this starts to move you with clarity into this three-dimensional universe we inhabit. Focusing on that sphere of clear light, enlarge it into your choice of one of the five elements. Tonight, I'm choosing the earth element, which is visualized as a yellow or gold six-sided cube about the size of your thumbnail in the center of your heart chakra. And we use the energy of these elements, which are inseparable as they exist, for healing our physical form. And our mental inadequacy. Once you can see that six-sided yellow cube labeled Earth in your heart center, then imagine it, visualize it to move out in front of your body and up before your eyes, about 2 feet in front. Then imagine it to grow in size large enough to be, you can visualize your physical body inside, like a large room made of yellow or golden light. 6 sides. One in each of the 4 directions and a side above and below. And feel the full force of the spatial energy and the clarity of clear light entering into your physical form. Because it's already there. Head, torso, leg, feet, arms, hand, everything. And as you feel the energy of the Earth Mother, share it by enlarging it in size with your imagination to completely enclose a large area of where you're doing this practice as a benefit to the beings in that area. We suggest about 50 miles in every direction, which here in Hawaii is the island of Kauai and surrounding ocean inside. Visualize it in size to completely enclose Mother Earth, including her atmosphere. Visualize the yellow cube to completely enclose the solar system. Billions of miles in diameter. Then with your imagination, expand it to completely enclose our spiral disc-shaped galaxy. Then move beyond the boundaries of your conceptual awareness into spatial awareness by expanding this healing symbol of Earth to merge with boundless space. In this way, you're applying this practice to the infinite sentient beings who inhabit our boundless universe. So simply be present and contemplate space, the all-pervasive nature of your own mind. In this way, you are merging the all-ground space that already exists and with this practice, you are incorporating the nature of your natural mind and its all-pervasive nature with that of basic space. And ultimate healing takes place on this level. In return from that state of high spatial awareness, to again invent the symbol of the earth element, the yellow cube, to enclose our universe, our galaxy. Shrink it in size to just enclose the solar system. Smaller and smaller to just enclose Mother Earth. Then much smaller to enclose the town, city, or island, or a large area where you're doing this healing practice. Then bring all of that energy to the six-sided yellow cube, just enclosing your physical form. Which is on loan to you till you leave it. We are responsible to take good care of it. And end the practice by returning the symbol of the earth element to its original small size, 2 feet in front of your eyes. Bring it to chest level and into your heart chakra. Shrink it in size to a tiny particle of light blended with the infinite light of basic space. Simply be present. No meditation. Relax. If no thoughts arise, that's called awareness. If thinking or bodily sensations arise, that's called drama. Both exist together timelessly. And bring this awareness that you are developing with this meditation practice to in front of your eyes, spread it into your area of practice. Bring your two hands together in front of your heart and dedicate the results and virtue of this practice to all sentient beings, spirits, animals, and humans. That they be happy and prosperous in this lifetime. In the Tibetan tradition, when we enter into the yoga, deity yoga, of the Mahayana and Tantric practices, we set the theme or the motivation that everything that we are doing is for the benefit of everyone else and the environment that sustains us. And since all of the Tibetan shamanistic practices that Shakyamuni Buddha taught are transmitted to every tribe on the planet, they use the Sanskrit language, which not only communicates, but has a high degree of energy resonance, vibration. So just that one thought that everything we are doing is for everyone in the entire universe, animal, human, and spirit, as our mother, in order that they may come to the same good fortune that all of us are sharing with these practices. In English, it says, in order to attain enlightenment for ourselves and limitless sentient beings, our mothers, we now altogether take refuge and when possible, physically or mentally offer prostration. And I'll chant that in Tibetan so that the spirits can be in on this program. Dag dong yo wa nam pe ta dong yam pe sem chen tam che du di ne jung te ji si jeng chu ching bo la chi ki bar du. Then I'll chant the 6 lines of the refuge prayer, which hold the support of the 3 jewels and the 3 roots: the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and Lama deity and protector. Palden Lama Dampa Nam La Chap Su Chio Yedam Shokorgi Latso Nam La Chap Su Chio Sanjay Chom Dende Nam La Chap Su Chio Kampe Chur Nam La Chap Su Chio Kape Gendu Nama Chapsu Chio Pawo Gandro Chokyo Sume Sho Yeshe Ki Shenda Tempa Nama Chapsu Chio. We go for refuge to all glorious holy Lama. We go for refuge to all the yidams, the deities gathered in our mandala practice. We go for refuge to all the Buddhas, those who have conquered the mind and gone beyond. We go for refuge to all this supreme Dharma. We go for refuge to all the noble Sangha. And we go for refuge to all the Dakas and Dakinis who are the protectors and defenders of Dharma. All of these have the mind of transcending awareness. Then we engender bodhicitta, which means to enter bodhisattva training with 6 practices. Sanjay Chodam Choki Chodam Ma Jai Cho Pardu Dagdi Chapsuchi Dagi Jinso Jipe Sonam Pi Jola Penjur Sanjay Drupar Sho. With the Buddha, Dharma, and this Supreme Assembly, we go for refuge until enlightenment. May I, through merit gathered through practicing the 6 bodhisattva disciplines, called the 6 perfections, accomplish Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. Now, those 3 together are the compassion, power, and insight, or what we say, the theme of all the sutras and tantras and the pointing out of voidness, which is the for both sutra and tantras, by our teacher. And when you engender bodhicitta, it is not only devotion to the teachers, your root mama, and all the teachers that guide you, and there are hundreds, if not thousands, but bodhicitta is the nature of consciousness, is awareness of emptiness. And this state of awareness exists between every thought. So the mind that never stops thinking has this higher intelligence state of awareness already embedded. And it is our true nature. So when we use the word true, then we discern that the drama world is relatively true. That's the thinking. That's the judgment. That's the reaction, which are all habitual. But the spatial awareness is when those 3 disappear, either momentarily or for long periods of time. And so that is incorporated into the practice with what we call the accomplishment stage. And it is also done in formal practice under various names like Mahamudra, Dzogchen, the great perfection, the middle way, and so forth. But all of those terms and all the pointing out instructions by the teachers, who all know these two truths and how to use them as a state of kindness and compassion, is in place. Everyone has Buddha nature, every sentient being. And the difference between ordinary sentient beings and extraordinary is the realization of that state of voidness and how to use it. So sit with your back straight, head tilted, eyes open, mouth closed. Hands in a comfortable position. And breathe. Again, as you inhale the air, your life support, hear the sound Om. It's the vibration of the energy of light and space of our Mother Universe. The absorption breath is that energy passing through every cell in your body for the purpose of not just life support, but healing. And you visualize that as red light blazing through your entire form. Then bring these two codes together with the sound ah. That's the sound or vibration of the life energy of the universe. Ah. So Om and Ah and the white and red colors come together. And again, you exhale out the nose and hear blue light to space to benefit all living beings inhabiting space. And you hear the sound of ultimate healing, Hum. Inhale, white light, fill your lungs. Hear the sound Om. Red light energy pervading your body. Hear the sound Ah. These two vibrations together, exhaled out the nose, the blue light to space. Hum. Breathe like that for a few moments. You are healing you. Then to connect to all the lineages of the Tibetan tradition, we sound 10 hums. And this transmission was given to us by our teacher Lama Namkai Norbu Rinpoche and other Lamas. The first three are for your body, speech, and mind, just as you are breathing right now. The next four are to bring the body, speech, and mind together in perfect meditation accomplishment. And the last three hums are to move into the higher states of intelligence beyond the drama world with the three kaya. The Dharmakaya, the Sambhogakaya of the bliss energy of the deities, and the Nirmanakaya, the loving kindness, compassion, power, and insight of the Guru. So do that. 10 hums. Om, 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 Om. Om, Om, Om. With that in place, you are connected to all of the lineages of all of the traditions of Tibetan Buddhism. And to all the Mahasiddhas of India, back to Shakyamuni Buddha, and all the Buddhas of the three times, past, present, and future. Then bring all of that to your root Lama, whoever he or she is, as an extension of the Lama sitting in front of you now. And the transmission of the Lama's body, speech, and mind enters into your body, speech, and mind. With three empowerments. The first is for your body, and you visualize it as white light from the Lama's head into your head with the sound Om. Then red light from the Lama's throat into your throat with the sound Ah. And then blue light from the Lama's heart chakra into your heart chakra with the sound Hum. Then you visualize all three lights shining simultaneously into your three places. To firmly embed these three vibrations in your head, throat, and heart chakra. Then the fourth empowerment of union is the Lama in front, merges into you, like water into water. And with this empowerment, you gain the ultimate realization that your mind is boss. And when doing these practices, remember that the Om in the head in white light moves down the central channel of your life force and merges with the red light in your throat. These two merging together move down into the blue Om in your heart chakra. When these three are together, your body, speech, and mind is together, and you are a suitable vessel for the rainbow body of the deity. And tonight, it's Chenrezig, Avalokiteshvara. Which extends loving kindness and compassion for all beings. In the most powerful way. Using focus and imagination together, the voidness of the universe symbolizes with the radiant light of boundless space. And the union of compassion, power, and insight is free. And that blazing white syllable sound is visualized in your heart chakra and is about the size of your thumbnail, enclosed in a sphere of 5-colored light. And it is the creation sound of the deity in action unlimited and timeless in this universe now. And that creation sound causes the light to go out to all sentient beings as the motivation for the practice. And you become Chenrezig. Young, healthy, vibrant, rainbow body, illusory body, to replace your temporary body. Dressed in silks and jewels, young, healthy, smiling with 3 eyes. Right hand holding a text, a sutra. Left hand holding a vajra. And 2 hands extended, palms together, in devotion, respect, and outward flowing energy from the heart to everyone. And between the 2 hands and the space is the energy of voidness. the ultimate nature of everything and everyone. Legs in full lotus, and sitting on a lotus sun and moon seat is only to take birth in the human condition, only to guide human beings into realms of liberation and higher intelligence. And when you do that, the 5-jewel crown becomes the 5 dhyana Buddha. And the sphere of rainbow energy that is his backrest is light, like the sun that pervades our solar system. And below the lotus is a little Dharma chakra holding an empty mirror. As a symbol of your ultimate awareness. That is the basis and accomplishment of this practice. And when you can see yourself as a deity with the lotus and the vajra or a mala, he uses a crystal mala, same thing, and the 5-jewel crown, you see the deity in a natural setting, a beautiful earth-like setting, like we have here in Hawaii, for instance, with the sun and the moon in the sky. And when this visualization, this illusory picture comes together in your mind, it's to move you out of the drama world into this dimension of perfect health. Then, because you are applying this to the benefit of all beings, you visualize your mother in front who created you out of the 5 elements and her love, unconditional love, in front as Chenrezig, life-size, facing you. And you project this to your father and all your relatives, friends, lovers, associates, pets. Everybody you have karma with this life, actual karma. Then you project it to the 7 billion humans inhabiting the planet today. Then you project it to all the animals in the ocean and on the land and in your body. Then you project Chenrezig to the 4 spirit worlds which inhabit the entire universe. When your mind is filled with this infinite application of the rainbow body of the deity as everyone in the universe, the mantra of compassion, power, and insight appears in your heart with 6 syllables to completely purify and liberate these 6 realms of cyclic existence. Om, Ma, Ni, Pe, Me, Hum. So the Hri is visualized in the heart chakra in the sphere of five-colored light. And inside in front, Om appears. Then clockwise, Ma, Me, Pe, Me, Hum. In India, the mantra was pronounced Om, Ma, Ni, Pad, Me, Hum. Either way is correct. Indian Sanskrit, Tibetan Sanskrit. Then with the Hri and the mantra and your visualization of Chenrezig applied to infinite sentient beings as a mandala of infinite light, filling space, sound the mantra with your speech. You can say it without sound, but it's more fun. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now the 6 syllables each have a different color and they face outward around the Shri, which is white. When you sound the mantra, you visualize it to move clockwise as the action of the deity for whatever purpose or application. And then you visualize that radiating out through your rainbow body of the deity like the sun. Every sentient being as the deity. Om Mani Padme 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 Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani 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 Om Mani. Breathe. Establishing this rainbow body as your own body, speech, and mind, qualities and activity, is to bring out the 32 inherent major marks of a Buddha and the 80 minor marks of dealing with the relative situation, the drama world. And the application of the light of the mantra syllables themselves is the liberating light of the practice based on the sound of free. And the code is, the Om is gold. And it is applied to the arrogance of the heavenly realm. All of the heavenly realm. And the Ma is emerald green, and its energy is applied to the warlike nature and jealousy that inhabits the demigod world, specifically the war and war gods of the heavenly realm. who are so jealous of the arrogant gods. The knee is visualized in blue light to deal with the neediness and selfishness of the human condition. And bring out loving kindness and concern for all beings as liberation. Pei is visualized as white light with a gray tinge to purify the inherent ignorance of the animal world. The Ma is visualized as ruby red to deal with the world of the deprived spirits, pretas, hungry ghosts, 280 categories that never satisfy. And the home is dark blue, navy blue, almost black. Home. Do they deal with the demonic hatred, anger, and rage, and abusive nature of the demonic spirits of the hell realm? And also with those that inhabit the human and demigod realm. And liberate them all by this color code. Om gold, Ma green, Ni blue, Pei white, Mi red, Hum dark blue or black. And see that go from the syllables in your heart to those rounds as you sound the mantra. And all those beings are liberated by the theme of loving kindness and compassion. Equally applied to all beings, no one left out. And to our natural environment, Mother Earth. Om mani padme hum. 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 Om mani padme baby, home, money, baby, home, money, home, money, baby, 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 home. Oh, money, pay me home free. And the free brings all this radiant energy of light and space. Voidness as the ultimate healing nature to every being, none left out. All liberated into states of higher intelligence and awareness. Bye-bye drama world. Bye-bye cyclic existence. Bye-bye pain and suffering. Bye-bye. And to end this session, simply imagine all sentient beings as Chenrezig gathered from the 6 realms, the 4 spirit worlds inhabiting space, and uncountable planets throughout the universe that support the life of humans and animals. All these Chenrezigs streaming into you from every direction. Then you, as the central symbol, disappear your illusory rainbow body of the deity into the 6 syllables of the mantra. And then the color codes of the 6 syllables disappear into the state of voidness of light and space in the creed. The gold, the green, the blue, the white, the red, and the black. And the three in a 5-color sphere of light shrinks to a tiny particle of light in your heart center and merges with the infinite light of boundless space, the Dharmakaya. Softly rest in space. be present, and awake. At the end of this accomplishment stage, which we reach through the creation stage of the deity, mantra, and visualization of the mandala, is that all that illusory imagination of the practice is a state of clear light, voidness. And you start to experience a state of openness, clarity, nakedness, nothing to add, nothing to take away. And vivid and bright, which is the nature of cognizance. And the nature of the 5 dhyana Buddhas and the 1,000 deities that inhabit this realm of the Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Nirmanakaya, all together as your body, speech, and mind. And knowing that everything is interconnected to you is called mirror-like wisdom. Knowing that you are a bodhisattva reaching higher states of intelligence with these practices and benefiting others is the action of mirror-like wisdom. The nature of voidness like space is Dharmadhatu. The Buddha realm of experiencing, realizing, and using that, your own inherent natural consciousness, cognizance. And realizing everything to be equal, one taste. No good, no bad, no high, no low, no ignorant. Equal. Emotionally stable is called discerning awareness, that using these 5 states that treat the cause of pain and suffering, your Buddha nature, is to seek out the natural state of your mind. And blend the 3 kayas with that. To purify the pain and suffering that all beings experience in the drama world of relative awareness. And that said, tonight we're going to show the ultimate intelligent nature of Chenrezig, with its standing up and using the Dharmakaya as a 1,000-arm, 11-headed Chenrezig, And I put the pictures of my root mama at the bottom for my support. This is Kalo Rinpoche and Kalo Yansi Rinpoche. This one became this one, which is on the planet today. The one thing you should know about these lamas, they never go away. They are not inhabiting the 6 realms. They don't do that. Their purpose is to release the beings that inhabit the 6 realms of cyclic existence. And some of these beings are very uppity. They don't want to be liberated. And they're quite nasty. So to deal with them, because they're constantly agitating, the 11 heads of the Chenrezig, the first 3 are looking into the lower realms of the pretas, the deprived spirits, in the hell realm. The middle 3 handling the animal and human world, and the next 3 heads handling the demigods and the 3 realms of the heavenly world of arrogant gods and goddesses. So those 9 heads are topped with the wrathful head of Mahakala. And with these 10 heads, you can deal with any situation in the drama world, no matter how depraved these beings act. With their emotionally complicated, judgmental, reactive minds. And when all of this activity is engaged, 4 arms become 8 arms, 8 arms become 16 arms, 16 arms become 32 arms, 32 arms become 1,000 arms. Every hand with an eye in it. So that's 1,000 applications to deal with the conflict or the conflicting minds of these 6 realms of uppity beings as one's children. So you start off in the Hinayana, Mahayana, Vajrayana practices as all sentient beings are mothers. And when you move into the 1,000 arm, 11 head Chenrezig in action, then they become your children. And like a mother for her children, unconditional love and altruistic compassion is the nature. And the state of voidness or Buddha nature represented by the top head is whatever color you like. We use red, which is discerning awareness, which is very useful. Discerning, that's your state of space between your reactive thoughts and your judgment. It's like your home, your way to be, and has 5 flavors on its own. That's the 5 Dhyana Buddhas. If you have one, you have all 5. They're interconnected, just like the 5 elements. You're standing on a lotus sun and moon in the human condition. You have 5 colors of stockings indicate the 5 elements. 2 hands, same as the forearm or 2-arm Chenrezig, in devotion and respect to the teachers, all the teachers. Voidness in the palms between, and generating outward from the heart chakra this unconditional love. Each head has the 5 dhyana Buddha. And out here in the outer arms are symbols of Dharma symbols, 8 auspicious symbols, and so forth. And all of this enclosed in the 5-colored sphere of light, of the illusory nature of the entire universe. It's a mirage. Relatively real, but actually non-existent. And so when we base this application of the 1,000-arm 11-head Chenrezig, it's the forearm or 2-arm moving into a position of compassion and insight with ultimate power over the mind. And the minds of sentient beings in whatever situation they are. And so the light is directed outward to the 6 realms, just like the 2 and 4-arm practice. And once you understand that all sentient beings are the purpose for liberation or realizing their true nature, which is highest state of realization or intelligence, then the mantra appears in the heart chakra as taught by the Dalai Lama to Lama Tashi and Lama Rinchen and hundreds of others in Hollywood, California in 1980, in 3 days of empowerment. And the Dalai Lama is this deity. And any application of this illusory body of Avalokiteshvara or Chenrezig. But if you use this rainbow body as you and your Lama in front, pervading all the 6 realms with 1,000 eyes watching the children, these uppity ones, us, the Dalai Lama gave the empowerment of the Bodhisattva deities in union. And the one above your head, the one you become, is the white Chenrezig with the red Pema Chondro, wrathful Dakini. Then the one in front is the blue Chenrezig and the blue Dakini of the Vajra family. Then the one on the right is the gold Chenrezig with the Dakini of the Ratna family. Then behind is white and red in the western direction. of the application of we say equality. And then in the northern direction, the two are the green Chenrezig and green chondro, karma chondro. And then above your head is Vajradhara. All 5 Dhyana Buddhas in one. The root Lama, representing all the Lamas. And when you project this to all sentient beings, the mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum. The female deities are called Duma Gaya. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya. Aranisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya. Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. So Dumagaya is the whatever color consort or chondroma, wrathful, female Dakini in union with that Buddha family's Bodhisattva Chenrezig. So in the middle it's white Chenrezig with red Pema chondro. Eastern direction is the Vajra family, southern direction the Ratna family. Western direction, the Pema family. Northern direction, the Karma family. Om Mani Padme Hum. Union. Duma Gaya. That's the female. Then in front, Hara. Nisa. Racha. Kriye. Kriye is action, northern direction. Soha, Svaha, always increasing, always liberating, higher and higher states of intelligence with no ceiling. The sky is the limit. Applied to infinite sentient beings in the realm of infinite awareness. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Aranisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Aranisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Aranisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Aranisa Racha Kriya Soha. Now those two bodhisattvas, the one in front, come from the heart of Chenrezig with the consort Duma Gaya, white and red. Then the two in front are right over your forehead, right here in front, blue. Then the southern one's Ratna, gold. And the ones behind you, western, she is white and he is red, just the reverse of the two you start with. Then in the north, they're both green. So you got the eastern direction, the southern, the western, which is the Pema realm, and the northern. And above your head, Vajradhara, Kuntozanko, Dorje Chang. The root Lama is all of this in one. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Riye Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Riye Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Riye Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. 1,000 arms, 11 heads, 3 in your heart center. Om, Ah, Hum, Cham, Hri. All 5 C syllables, 5 Dhyana Buddha. Hara, Nisa, Racha, Kriya. All 5 elemental dakinis, infinite in number, filling space. Mothering sentient beings as children. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Racha Kriya Soha. Om Mani Padme Hum Duma Gaya Hara Nisa Raja, Kriya. So Kriya means free, all pervasive, Dharmakaya. Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa. Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So Om Mani Padme Hum Dharmakaya. Hara, Nisa, Raja, Kriya. So three heads watching the lower realm, three heads watching the middle realm, three heads watching the heavenly realm. Mahakala, after all of the five emotions, the five conflicting emotions with their antidote, all forms of sorcery and hexing, all forms of people practicing worldly religions with black or dark motivations, and all beings that cause harm from the spirit, animal, or human world. Protection with power over the mind. Which is running amok with judgment, endless thinking, and reactionary activity to both of those. All habitual. No beginning, no middle, no end. All of that disappears into space. What space? The same space as your judgmental mind inhabits. The same space as all your thoughts inhabit. And the same space as all your reactionary karmic activities. Disappear all that dark energy, and the mantra sounds, and the 11 heads, and the activity of the Mahakalas, and the activity of the 5 Dhyana Buddhas with all of their dakinis into the Shri in your heart center. And relax in voidness as the nature of your non-judgmental, natural state, in union with the natural energy of the entire universe. Harmony, bliss, awareness. Be present. And alert. Arise as Chenrezig or whatever yidam your lamas are guiding you with to transform your mind and dedicate the virtue of this practice tonight. Kewadi du da, Chabra Champa Drugurne, Jowa Chinkin Malupa, De Sala Goparsho, Sanjay Kusum Nimpai Jimla Dam, Choni Maker Dimpai Jimla Dam, Kendu Miche Dumpai Jimla Ki, Chita Gomo Mandu Parsho. By this virtue of having realized Mahamudra, may we quickly bring every sentient being to that state of highest awareness. By the blessing of the 3 bodies of the Buddha being accomplished, by the blessing of the truth of the Dharma being unchanging, and by the blessing of the wishes of us, the Sangha, being unwavering, may this dedication and prayer be fulfilled. May all the lamas have long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity, and may all their wishes be fulfilled. May all beings on this planet today be well, happy, prosperous, and connect to the Buddha's Dharma. Tashi Dile and Aloha.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lama. And thank you, Abby.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Aloha.
Have Dakini dreams.
Thank you.